good afternoon to one and all. So this is the a very practical hands-out called hands-out practices. Whatever we can perform in case of disaster preparedness and implementation of the preparedness part at the time of disaster, after disasters, and before disasters. So in this lecture we will see what type of practices we can perform at our own level. Okay, so we have seen the major terminology associated with the disaster preparedness and planning part, and also we have gone through the tools which can be utilized or which can be used at the time of disaster, during disaster, before disaster, and post disaster, means after disasters. So what actually we have to do, I have just prepared some practices which we have to perform in our institute level, at institute level, in our vicinity, or also we can go for a village, or go for a nearby area, like any important buildings, any important groups of people, any any type of area, any type of circumstances we can choose, or any type of circumstances we can create to perform the hands-on practices. So what actually we have to do, just make a group of 5 students, and think on the disaster risk reduction. Okay, means how we can reduce the risk of the disaster in any particular circumstances, whatever area or whatever circumstances you are choosing to perform this hands out training or hands out program or practices. So we can create a group of people, 5 group of people, then we will perform. Just think on that, what kind of circumstances you want to choose. Again, this activity can be performed in our college premises also. Okay, and also if we come to the technical part of this disaster preparedness and planning part, so we can discuss on some innovative ideas. Suppose among in your class there are so many students is having the some innovative ideas, like how we can give some tools, or give some conceptual background for any tools to protect the to protect any structure or any particular kind of means we can message before the disaster to particular kind of area. So what we can do in that things, in that condition, so just make a group and just discuss on that ideas. Definitely it will come as an innovation. Okay, then also we can go for we can prepare some kind of poster presentation. Okay, and for that whatever the disaster preparedness tools we have studied, and all the associated terminology regarding the disaster preparedness, what is disaster and what is hazard, and vulnerability, how we can show this kind of terminology, means somehow we have to spread the awareness regarding the disaster preparedness and its planning and disaster event, disaster occurrence. So for that we can prepare some kind of poster. Okay, to aware the society or any in our college premises. So these are the tasks which can be performed in your hand. So for that in our campus there is a club called Mitra Club, MITRA, Mitra Club, Mitigation, Resilience and Awareness Club. And actually this club was having this club is having 3 models called earthquake safety clinic and center. center, earthquake safety clinic and center. So we have prepared three different kind of models, which is in our campus. There is a large model which was constructed in our campus in the science block building. So we can utilize also that model to spread the awareness regarding the how we can construct the earthquake resistant building. If some is very important structure is there, like any monument, so how we can protect them in before the any kind of earthquake forces. And also we have one model called low cost housing buildings. So generally the area which is having very prone to cyclonic waves. So in that case we will go for bamboo structure. So just we can think on what kind of technology or what kind of device we can put in that particular model to make more efficient at the time of disaster. Okay. So this is the model which was kept in the earthquake safety clinic and center. This is a center, EQS, earthquake safety clinic and center. So we try to give the concept to our engineers, just go for this type of methodology which was adopted by Professor A.S. Arya to make the resilient society or resilient Bihar. So for any type of masonry structure, generally we prefer for one or two story building, we prefer this kind of methodology to reinforcing or stiffening the stiffening or reinforcing the wall opening or foundation level. So this is a very effective way of making the resilient building regarding with respect to the earthquake. So we can think some more ideas about the reinforcement design, or placing of reinforcement, or what kind of foundation we can prefer for a particular type of seismic zonal area. So this is one of the very important center we have. So definitely if we go for this kind of training, if we go to visit for this kind of center, we can come out with some ideas. Okay, so I just want just think on the whatever definition, whatever terminology you have, and what kind of tools you can develop among the nine different disaster preparedness tools we have discussed in the previous class. So just go for this all the concepts, and try to give some important information. Look, we can give something to the society in terms of information, okay, in terms of technical knowledge, in terms of innovative ideas, in terms of some chart, in terms of some kind of model, or in terms of some kind of programming or technical tools. So just make a group and try to work out on that, so that because why am I emphasizing on this? Because without the practice of the disaster preparedness plan, we cannot perform efficiently at the time of disasters. Okay, so it is very important, or it is essential to practice all the disaster preparedness tools which we have. Okay.